me. Do you know where I work? I work in Harrods. You could never. You could actually never. Like, I'm dealing with the richest of the richest. Who are you dealing with? Huh? Broad boys? Oh, damn. Wow, I'm going to be dealing with rich men, okay? So by the time I finish working, I should have secured myself a rich man. A rich boyfriend.
A few moments later.
I got fired. Before I even did my first shift, I got fired.
All right, guys, we're going to talk about this interesting story from this boss babe who effed around and found out. Okay, she acquired a new job at a department store by the name of Harrods. Okay, now anyone from the UK, feel free to chime in. It seems like Harrods is popular in the UK. It's pretty much the equivalent of a Nordstrom. Okay, it's like a department store that has luxury items in it. Now she's running to TikTok to let us know how much of a peasant we really are because we're not working at Harrods. Okay, the only problem is she effed around and found out because it seems like somebody sent the video to Harrods and she got fired before she even started her first shift. Okay, now let's put that into context. You go for an interview, you get the job, you flex on TikTok to let us know how much of a peasant we really are and how much of a boss babe she is. And then you get fired from that job before you even start your first shift. Okay, truly fascinating. It really is, because even in the video, she was talking about finding a rich boyfriend. Okay, you can't make this stuff up. But let's go ahead and roll the clip. Let's take a look.
Sorry, I just came back from my job in Harrods. I am officially that babe. Where does your mum work? Where does your dad work? Where do I work? In Harrods. I am that girl. I am officially that girl. I work in luxury. My phone cut off. I work in luxury retail. I am that girl. No one can tell me ish. No one. No one. Nobody. Look at me. Do you know where I work? I work in Harrods. You could never. You could actually never. Like, I'm dealing with the richest of the richest. Who are you dealing with? Huh? Broad boys? Oh, damn. There. Sorry, man. Sorry. So what does that mean for me, you may ask? Wow, I'm going to be dealing with rich men, okay? So by the time I finish working, I should have secured myself a rich man, a rich boyfriend. Like, what do you think this is? In this life, you win only. I also have to do my makeup every day for work because I work in the beauty section of Harrods. So that's going to be a lot. Sorry, what's that golden bling you ask? Oh, it's just my Harrods badge.
Okay, women get a little bit of power, just a little boss babe, little department store job, and she's ready to throw it in your face. Okay, could you imagine dating a woman like this? God forbid. Just be humble. Okay, just be humble at the fact that you got a job. Okay, you got a department store job in luxury. Okay, cool, right? Be humble at the fact that you have a job. Now, I get from an excitement perspective, maybe this is your first notable job. Okay, that could be a possibility, but I don't get how you would want to put people down because you got a job at a department store. You know what I mean? Like, I remember being 18 years of age, and I think that was my first job. Okay, I was working at Sony, and I would show up Monday to Friday, suit and tie. Okay, even on casual Fridays, suit and tie. Okay, that was my way of showing my excitement. Okay, ironing my clothes, pressing my clothes the night before so that I can prepare myself to do well the next day. Okay, that was my way of showing my excitement. Okay, having a professionalism, a positive attitude. Okay, something that she should have showed in this video. Okay, I don't get why you would want to shit on somebody to big yourself up. You running to TikTok completely backfired. It really did. And I'm surprised that this doesn't happen more and more often. Okay, I see a lot of nurses specifically on TikTok pretty much shitting on men while they're on the clock. So I would imagine that this happens more often than not. They probably don't make a video like this talking about that they got fired, but you know, you got to respect the company that you're working for, especially if you have the name tag in the video. Okay, basically you're representing the company, right? And you know, if they're in the service industry where they're working with the general public, okay, you could possibly offend their clientele. They had to make an example out of you so that they can show their customers they're not playing around. All right, guys, so the next clip is going to be her addressing the fact that she got fired. Take a look.
I got fired. Before I even did my first shift, I got fired. Someone must have sent the video because I don't know how they would have found it. But yeah. I never worked in Harrods, to be fair. I took that video after I attended the induction. So I never actually even worked my first shift. I never even visited the shop because it was in the headquarters. So, yeah. That was really sad. And I've learned a few valuable lessons from this, which I'm going to say in the rest of the video. Rule number 1, don't ever tell good news to the internet. Or to even people. Keep it to yourself. Guys, I don't know why I didn't keep that information to myself. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me and why I even decided to post that. Because now, upon reflection, that was kind of a stupid video. And I was joking. I genuinely was joking. I didn't mean a word of what I was saying. I was genuinely just excited to work in Harrods. But I understand how it could have come across.
Because again, you are putting people down to big yourself up, okay? If you give somebody money and a platform, it's really going to amplify who they really are, okay? And it seems like you got a little bit of money, or you were anticipating in, you know, upping your bank account. And yeah, it seems like it kind of got to your head. It really did.
Yeah, I don't blame Harrods for their decision. If I was a CEO, I probably would have fired me too. But I don't know if it means I can never work in Harrods again or if it's temporary. I don't know. But yeah. Another lesson I've learned, be humble. Kendrick Lamar did not lie. Be humble. Because you think it's all bright and green today. It can be dark and gloomy tomorrow.
Exactly. Be humble because you never know, right? You should always be humble no matter what you get. Okay, always be grateful because things can be taken away from you at any moment. You know, that's just life. So, you know, hopefully this is a valuable lesson to her. Well, let's keep going.
Tell God your plans and he, what's that quote? And he will laugh or something like that. I really thought I was actually going to go on Monday for my first shift. And look what happened. Like, if you don't laugh, you will actually cry. Like, I was so upset, but I'm over it now. Luckily, I have another job. Literally, I have another job now and I'm still working in luxury retail. You're never going to know where I'm working now, but I'm still working. I've still got it. So don't try me. God is a good God, but you know, tell him your plans and he'll throw them in your face. What's another lesson that I've learned? I do still feel like the hate I got from that video was really unnecessary though, because I don't know. I just don't understand how you guys didn't realise I was joking. But maybe everyone doesn't share my sense of humour or whatnot. But I'm not condoning the bullying that was happening in that comments. Like, you guys need to chill. You're crying over a TikTok. I'm happy about my job. You guys need to chill about that because it really was never that deep. But yeah, I was debating whether making this video or not. Because I don't want to hear it in the comments. I don't want to hear, oh, I told you so. Oh, good for you, or laughing at me. I don't want your sympathy either. I don't know what I want. But I just feel like I need to make this video to let people know to not do what I did. I don't think anyone would do what I did anyway. But just in case there are some morons in the world, you know, just know, don't do that. Because you will get fired.
Yo! Yo, I'm trying to hold it in, dog. Like, I'm trying not to laugh here, but man, you're an idiot. You haven't even started your job. The ink hasn't even dried yet on the contract, right? I mean, it probably costs you more money because you probably had to get a uniform or at least pay for the name tag or whatever it says heralds on the tag there. That was probably coming out of your first paycheck. So heroes, I wouldn't be surprised, send you a bill for the name tag. Like, how do you start a job and lose money / get fired? Truly fascinating. This is to be studied. It really is.
So yeah, that job is no more. It was fun while it lasted. Guys, I actually need you to understand my pain. I had been booked 7 shifts, 7 good bloody shifts, and they all got cancelled. Oh, I was so sad. Because even in the job I'm working in now, there's not as much shifts. Sorry, I keep touching my lip because I feel like there's a hair on my lip. But yeah, there's not as many shifts with that job. So it's just like, ugh, it's annoying. But what can you do? What can you say? Yeah. It's just, it hurts more because I used my own hand to destroy it. Like, if I didn't make that video, if I didn't do that, nothing would have happened. But maybe God is protecting me from something that I would have encountered, or I could have encountered, you know? So everything, all I know is I'm a strong believer in everything happens for a reason.
All right, guys, so there you have it, okay? So leave God out of this, okay? God is not the reason why you fumbled the bag, sis, okay? This is your doing. It really is, okay? My advice to you is to lay low, okay? Whatever job you're working at, you may want to not disclose that information. All right, guys, let's go and check out some of these comments. First commenter says, damn, how do you get fired before you get hired? All right, so next commenter says, it backfired. Better luck next time. This video doesn't show she learned her lesson, especially with talking about the other job she has. Common sense is generally lacking online these days. Next commenter says, you got fired because you are stupid. Not everything you must share on social media. Never mind that everything happens for a reason. Something better will come along. Talk to Jehovah. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Go ahead and provide me some feedback. And until next time.